What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Blunderbuss79 over here at Established in 8-Bit, and today you might be wondering why we are on the homepage for the channel. It's actually a couple of things. One, we recently hit our first 100 subscribers.
In case you didn't hear them, they said, "Oh, hell yeah!"
So I want to big shout out to everybody who's been subscribing to the channel. Big, huge help. A big shout out to Big Time Blues Fan 989, Bill Rodriguez, Alberto Pichardo, Rosier, aka Ghouls, Seraphin, London Pennington, Grimy Pipes, Just Verby, Smooth, and Wayne, Wax, Smile the Mockingbird, Eshav, Mijal Torres, Oza, Harris Singletary, Michael McGregor, Juan Esquivel. Also, everybody that followed me over from Twitch, Dennis Chakarian, one of the day ones, comes to every freaking live stream, bro. Nene, JM, Fat Bubba as well, Hugo Hora, Raul Raja, Nene, Kim, Mauricio, appreciate it. Y'all have no idea how much this actually helps with the channel. I posed a question in this video, and basically where I was asking, who do you think I should use this artifact selector that we got for the Midnight Suns event? As you can see, the people that I can actually acquire artifacts for are Enchantress, Odin, Malekith, Omega Red, Cable, Strife, Man-Thing, Dr. Voodoo, Sister Grimm, and a few other characters. Some of these characters I actually do have already. And by the way, we also have this 3-star artifact chest just unlocked. So what we decided to do, well, all of the characters that are currently favorited are characters that we have at least a 3-star named artifact, from Carnage all the way down to Ultron. Actually 55 different individual characters with 2 6-star artifacts in there. While we won't be going through all of them individually, we can run down a quick list of characters that we do have artifacts for that are part of the selector in question. But just for you guys are wondering how the artifacts on my account stack up, like I said, I have 55 in total, 2 6 stars, 5 5 stars, 24 4 stars, and 23 3-star artifacts. The 2 6 stars that I have are currently sitting on, believe it or not, Precedent IO and my guy Shang-Chi right here. And then I believe my 5-star artifacts have 1 for Mantis, 1 for Drax. So there is my guy Drax right there. And we also have 1 for Mantis.
Wait.
1, 2.
There's 2 now.
It doesn't matter if the rock comes to free.
Oh, man.
Right there. The other couple are, we have a 5-star for Hela and a 5-star for Venom, and the other 5-star artifact is for actually Scourge the Executioner. Oh, and Scream has a 5-star as well. There you guys have it. And just to kick this thing off, we got a 3-star Hunter's Spear, or for the 3-star random artifact, but we actually already have a 4-star Craven.
I bet you it ain't shit in there.
Any good to us. Only 4 characters that are on the list I have artifacts for already are these 4 characters that are favorited: Odin, Malekith, Cable, and Strife. And none of the characters here have an artifact higher than 4-star. So the only one that I really need a 4-star artifact for is Cable, but I really don't want to do any duplicates. I want to get the most out of this artifact selector. However, it only makes sense to do my Celestial Essence pool before the artifact pool. So that's what we're going to be taking care of here today. Let's go ahead and jump in and get right into it. So we'll see what our luck is like today. Let's go ahead and see how we fare. Nothing on the first 2, so not looking so good so far. Yeah, I actually like it to kind of start out the other way with the, go ahead and get me some good pulls out of the way instead of having to pull 15, 20 times before I start getting anything. That way it's not so bad if you just wound up pulling duds and getting nothing. Lately, the last couple of artifact pulls that I did were actually didn't start to get decent until towards the end of my Celestial Essence. A couple of them I wound up having to break artifacts down and all of that jazz just to make anything decent of it. So not looking for any artifact in particular other than, like I said, the ones, maybe a couple that aren't in there that I kind of have been wanting for a while.
Between the two of us, there won't be enough left of Spider-Man to fit in a matchbox, but we'll try, won't we?
Okay, we got a 4-star Carnage. That actually kind of sucks because we already have a 4-star Carnage, but we can use it to re-roll, or if it's the correct instinct already, you can just overwrite, level it up. So, and on instinct, that could actually be a pretty good pull for me. My Carnage is already at tier 4. He is still serviceable in PvP, but just barely, and it really depends on some of the more meta characters being banned that week in timeline or nerfed in Otherworld battle or something like that. You do see a lot more use out of him in Otherworld battle just because there are more slots available, and he is still, I'd say, as far as PvP goes, he's probably still top 10 meta, you know, behind characters like Wolverine, Adam Warlock, Jean Grey. Not so much Gore. Maybe Thanos with the former Thanos uniform. He's probably sitting behind. Maybe Ancient One because she provides some utility to the team still in being able to counter Jean Grey. But as a standalone character, not just a reflect pylon, Carnage is much better than Ancient One. So please don't get it twisted. I'm just speaking in terms of like usability or usefulness that you're getting out of the character still. I think a lot more people still get a lot of use out of their Ancient One, whereas Carnage use is kind of, at least in timeline, taking a bit of a dive. So it looks like we just got the 4-star.
And Hulk. Smash.
Carnage so far, so we got another duplicate in Titan's Rage. I do believe we already have that artifact at 4 stars for Incredible Hulk, and I don't believe his instinct is correct either, so hopefully either that's the correct instinct or we'll just use it to re-roll and see if we can get lucky for my guy Bruce Banner. Okay, not so bad. We're getting some 3 stars and 2 stars, so we'll be able to cash in on our essence. We'll definitely be over 25,000 essence when it's all said and done. I'm really not gonna keep track of just how much essence. You know, we started out with a little under 24,000, which we get back from the refund, and we'll just kind of go from there. I'm on with the luck, baby. We are 17,000 in, something like that.
For you, 10. Okay, guys, let's get out there and make a difference.
You know what to do.
Okay, a 5-star Deadpool, the Undying. Love that, actually. We didn't have that artifact for Deadpool. There's really been no reason for us to pull the trigger on tier 3 Deadpool because, like I said, by the time I got him there, and none of his uniforms have really ever been decent enough to bring him back into the meta, I really didn't see the need to tier 3 him, although he is level 70, gears 25 on this account. Maybe I'll tier 3 him just for the artifact, but they gotta show my guy Deadpool some love. He's been in the dumpsters for way too long now. He's way too popular of a character. For God's sake, they created a whole epic quest around this guy. Him not to be meta for so long is really kind of criminal. I mean, this dude hasn't been relevant since before World Boss Legend, when all defense down was a thing. So, okay, that's actually a really good 2 3 stars, a 2 star. Oh, 3 3 stars, 2 2 stars. That is definitely more than a full refund.
Realizing the referee's coming to here.
What the hell?
And he just tossed the evidence to Kennedy.
And we got a 4-star ancient one. I do not believe that is an artifact that we had. So we winning, fellas. We are winning right now. We got 4 named artifacts. We got Hulk. We got Hulk at 4-star, Carnage at 4-star, Deadpool 5-star, and then we just got another 4-star artifact. I've already forgotten who it is. Ancient one. So that is actually dope. 25,000 essence, 4 stars or better with 1 5-star in the mix. If we can get us a 6 or a decent character that we don't already have the 6-star artifact for, that would be Jeff's freaking kiss. We got a couple more pulls, about 3 more pulls before we have to go trade in this essence. Come on, baby, let's get it. Okay, 2 more pulls. I take that back. We actually got 5 artifacts so far. One of them was the Craven artifact. I actually forgot about that one. That was the very first one that we pulled. So we got 52 3-stars, 234 2-stars, 660 1-star artifacts. Gonna be 2 million gold, almost 3 million gold, 2.75 million to break it down. We're gonna get 10,710 essence back. So we are at around 30,000 essence. Actually, you know what? The Hunter, the Craven's Hunter artifact, I forgot it actually wasn't part of this. We got that from the 3-star selector for the Thanos event. Ready? So we got another 10 bands to go. Let's go ahead and pop these joints and see if we can make out like a bandit today. 5 artifacts with the selector. Really thinking about who I'm gonna use that thing on. We'll actually get back to the questions before that, because we actually did have a couple of requests, but we'll get back to that after the full questions that I was showing you at the beginning of the video. So a couple of 2 stars, no 3 stars. That's actually not good. Okay, that's not so bad. Okay, that.
Hooey. Huh. As in hogwash, malarkey, jive, an intentional fabrication. There you go.
Good, because we can use it to re-roll another 4-star artifact. We already have Crescent at 6 stars, so that does us no good there. We'll be using that as cannon fodder, but that's cool. Let me go ahead and jot that down. That pull before this one actually wasn't a bad pull. We got a couple of 3 stars in there, and neither is this one. 3 2 stars and a 3-star. We almost broke even there. Let's see, we got us a 1 and a 2-star, not so good. 1 3-star, not bad but not great. 1 2-star, atrocious. But I'm not in this just for the celestial essence and the gold burn. Let's get some artifacts going here. Still there. It's not so bad.
Who in the blue hell are you?
Okay, we actually got an artifact that is in the selector, even though it's for a character that's never gotten a uniform and has been trash since ever since I've seen him in the game. He was one of those characters that was already there, but a 3-star Ulik, we will be go ahead and equipping that on Ulik so we have it out of the way, because I'm a big believer in okay. That is what's up. We did not have an artifact for Ghost Rider, and we got a 3-star version. That means that we can now use this guy in PvP if we so choose, because he now has the immortality passive. Yes, I wish it was a 4-star, 5, maybe 6-star, but I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. And pretty much a dud on the last. We got $19.99 and $309 for the 3, 2, and 1-star respectively. Gonna be another 1.2 million gold, so we're up to about 5 million gold, and we're getting back 4,455 essence. We're up almost at 40,000 essence spent. We're actually not making out that bad. We have 4 4-star artifacts, 1 5-star artifact, and 3 3-star artifacts out of this. And then of course a couple of them are actually re-rolls or just trash altogether. I'm gonna try to burn through this because this video is running a bit on the long side. So we may cut some of these pulls out just for expediency purposes, and so I don't hold you guys too long. 842 and 130 for another 500,000 gold. We got 1800 essence, so yeah, that puts us right at 40,000. If you so let's go ahead and make quick work of this last little 1800 celestial essence. Hopefully we get lucky with these last few pulls and maybe pull a 5 or a 6 star, something.
The woods.
The woods?
Second fire road off the panoramic highway.
For God's sake.
Oh! Baba Yaga, come at night. Little children sleepy tight.
Okay, 3-star wasp. I don't believe we had a artifact for her either. So that's a start. 4 stars are better, but a named artifact is not necessarily a bad thing if it's a really good artifact for the character. So we got my guy the Undying with my guy Deadpool.
By now, your name and particulars have been fed into every laptop, desktop, mainframe, and supermarket scanner that collectively make up the global information conspiracy, otherwise known as the Beast.
We also have Crescent's Half Moon Mask. We have Mystic Master for Ancient One. We have another duplicate in Spiral Hive Mind for Carnage. Another duplicate in Titan's Rage for Incredible Hulk. Another duplicate in Hunter's Spear for Craven at 3 stars. And then we got Troll Madness. Troll's Madness, right? And Rapid Wings and Endless Vengeance. And just right quick to get to these questions. So my guy down here, Michael McGregor, asked, say go with, or he commented, I'd say go with Cable. Give him a little mini rage on his skills. I'll shoot you a friend request, my IGN, and all of that jazz. So make sure you guys shoot this guy your IGN if he needs friends for the crystals and all of that jazz. It'll definitely help him out there. Also, and probably help yourself out too if you're in need for that. Also, my guy Vlad Alex said you should already have the Omega Red artifact for the free giveaway thing. It was in the last, a lot of times I do wound up missing the collector's vault just because it wounds up falling on a day that I may be a little bit too busy to even play or log into the game some days. So it does happen. But otherwise he would go with Cable or Black Panther. Well, we do already have the 3-star Cable artifact here, so we will not be going with Cable for that reason. As you can see, we have his 3-star version right there, and it does give him some instinct crit rate and instinct critical damage, which is really, really important for tier 4s, but we don't yet have Black Panther at tier 4. Selector, because I was really thinking about picking up this one for Man Thing, because it does offer him a lot of survivability, some max HP, but I know it's going to be a long time before this guy actually gets a uniform. I'm kind of torn between that and then of course getting this one for Omega Red. I do already have it tier 3, but the increase all basic attack by 3% of the 0.5 total instinct for 11 seconds on a 3-second cooldown, that's up to 40%. I'm not sure. Enchantress is another one that I actually thought about giving the artifact to. She gets an increased ignore target's dodge rate and increased mind damage by 13 and 20% respectively. You know, I kind of started thinking to myself, what about Voodoo? He's not a bad character. Yes, it's probably going to be a while before he gets a tier 4, but you know, what about showing my guy here some love? Now, I have heard really, really good things about Sister Grimm as well, and I know this ignore target dodge rate and increased basic damage dealt enemies with 50% HP or below will actually help her later on in fights, especially if you take her into somebody that revives, because you get to actually take advantage of this twice during the fight in a respect. So like a character like Mephisto that comes back every time you get his health bar past 15 bars, well, this artifact is gonna kick in. But in all practicality, I think what we're gonna do is just go ahead and go with Black Panther. He is the closest to tier 4, so it's not out of the realm of possibility that we will tier 4 him. Artifact is pretty new, so let's go ahead and get my guy T'Challa out of the way.
The Black Panther lives.
And yeah, it's been a pleasure hanging out with y'all once again. This is kind of how this stacks up and how we made out in terms of artifacts. So
oh, you poor dear, ready for the end? My pretty.
It's been a pleasure hanging out. We look forward to bringing you guys more content. Y'all like, comment, share, sub. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up and the notification bell, and do not forget to drop a comment below to let us know which direction you want our content to go as far as which characters and whatnot. Peace.